I hate to say it, gang, this is a cliffhanger. One in which I do not know what to do. Touchy hints? All I have is this? I mean, I can go back. Can I go back? The base of the chimney. You've come too far and you've made up your mind. There's no turning back. All right. You have to get inside this warehouse to save Boris. What have you got to lose? Nothing, because you've got nothing. Too real, game. You're getting too real. You close your eyes and take a deep breath. You smile nervously at the thought that this will be your last act in this life. The question, as always, is whether there'll be another life after this one. Wait, why does he look like me? He's not even trying!
I was that guy.
You died for me, Choke. And then you saved me.
I don't understand any of this.
Me neither. What?
Evidently, I didn't die. How did I survive?
How were you able to live through that? You killed yourself, Choke. You were dead as a doornail.
It's a good thing we're in an insane asylum because this is crazy.
How do you know that I'm this choke person?
By your voice. It's the same voice you had when you became young again.
What? Wait, what?
Who were those people who were torturing you?
Two fucking punks. Laurel and Hardy, an asshole version.
Oh, I'm convinced. Convinced that Choke is my dad. But then, because he sounds like me, right? He's like a younger version of me. And look, it'll all make sense whenever it makes sense.
Tell me about the fat guy.
He came out of nowhere with a gun and emptied the chamber. The last shot was right in the middle of your head.
And the thin guy?
Tell me about the thin guy.
Henry White. He seemed like a lamb when you started having fun with him, scaring him, but who would have guessed that he was a fucking sadist?
For a guy who appears to be under hypnosis, he is doing just fine.
Arrival.
How did we get to that industrial park?
You don't remember? It's because you died again since. I don't know why you have to go and forget everything each time you die. It makes no sense. We arrived in the torturer's van. They had just killed you, and you came back to life. But instead of being old like you were before, you were young, and you had the same voice as you do now. You pulled the tape off my mouth, and I brought you up to date.
What? Should be so crazy right now?
You're crazy. How could I come back to life?
Hey, you're the one who does weird shit, Choke. So I'm not the crazy one here.
Who are you?
They call me Boris. I live in Cadway Station, and I'm your only friend.
I can't remember anything. I don't know who I am.
You're Choke. You're immortal. Well, no, you are mortal until you're not.
What do they want from us?
I don't know. I only know that they aren't going to burn us. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
I can't, Choke. I have a broken leg. You go. We're wasting time. Do it now!
I've realized I'm Kenny from South Park.
Let's get them out.
Shit! Bastard. Where's the other one?
Easy, Cooper.
Where the hell's Choke?
You can't have closed the door properly. It opened and his body fell out. I'm gonna go look for it.
Should I come with you?
Stay here. And make sure the other one doesn't die on us. I want him to be alive when I get back. Understood?
You could have taken off right then. Who was I to you? If you couldn't remember me and hardly believed me, but you decided to save me. Joke. Me.
You remember how I did that? Any clue at all? Okay, clicky hints. We got stuff all over the place. Alright, that's back. Don't want to go that way. Boris, possibly the closest thing you've ever had to a friend is being held inside. You know this, because he told you so. To enter the warehouse, you have to be able to get to the other side of the fence. Okay. Not that I want to go back up here. That was a horrible mistake. What is that, like a little tent? Hold on. What do we got again? There's so many things. Oh, wait, what was this? Several worn-out tires. In spite of their weight, you decide to take the tires with you. Throw them on my arms. I'll be like the Michelin Man. Okay. So now what? I don't even know. It's electrified. The red lights and the random sparks indicate that it's turned on. That's the exact same way I know with women. We try to climb up the electric fence, you're a dead man. Look, apparently, dead is how I roll. Okay, hint? You have a small object that can help you open a locked door. So these. In some way I'm using these. How? Can I go this way? That's the way I'm going. What is this? A pile of discarded things. You take a circular saw blade that is quite sharp. What is this? The White Enterprises logo recessed into the stonework of the chimney. How very diabolical. Look, if that was the logo of your company, I would immediately think you were evil. If the logo were more recessed, there'd be room to put your foot in to boost yourself up to the lowest rung. Oh, so that's how I got up there. Is my objective to get back up there? The iron rungs lead to the very top of the chimney. Okay. It's too high, you can't reach it. But I need to. The canvas is covering something up. You grab the canvas and find out what's underneath. Wait, what is it? A surveyor's level on a tripod? You decide to take it, because, you know, why the hell not? Alright, looks like we're going back, I think. So maybe I should try this direction over here? What is this? Oh! Okay, it's an entirely different thing. Click points. Two of them? It looks like two of them. It looks like it comes from the train tracks. I assume that's a piece of wood, a darkly colored piece of wood. You need superpowers for this, or to drink a potion that would turn you into a contortionist.
Remember that you can't do anything that the rest of us can't, apart from come back to life as a hopeless amnesiac.
What kind of power is that? Clamp holds the gate shut. We won't be able to open the door as long as the clamp is in place. Okay, so... is this what it was talking about? Use the edge of one of the tokens to loosen the clamp screw and... fancy. Okay. Then... now I can get this, right? Take it. When you grasp it, you note its density and strength. Oh my god, I'm turning into a nerd. And as we've learned, nerds are crazy. Suddenly, another railway car comes to mind in another station. Oh, so I do kind of get flashbacks. Boxes. Many. Alright, let's see what we can click in here. 2, 3. Oh, what the hell's that? A roll of packing tape. Okay. It's mine now. Boxes contain technological material from White Tech. After thinking it over, you decide that nothing in these boxes can help you. What about these boxes, though? White Tech business material. You search through the boxes and find a professional camera. Awesome. I should just leave now. Those things are expensive. Okay, so I leave now? I assume that's it. Yeah, there's nothing else. Okay. So, what the hell do I do now? I'm guessing I need to combine stuff. I don't know how or in what way. Like tape? Do you go with this? Can't quite remember what good sealing this will do. Damn it. What about this? Nope. This? There's no point in going about it by hitting it with this. Okay. What about this? I said this with this. Why are you going to record this on video? I don't know. Why are we listening to a crazy man? Can I cut the wood with this in some way? Whoa, what? You wedge the circular saw blade into a crack in the wood that holds it in place, more or less securely. Okay. Well, I've got that. That's swell. What? Can I use this on something? Clue. Look for a way to secure the saw blade to the wooden beam. Oh, wait. Can I clamp it? What? You use the clamp to secure the saw blade to the wood, tightening it with one of the tokens. Great. Okay. Now I have that. And I can't use it on this, because that's dumb. That will just electrocute my ass. But maybe I put 2 and 2 together, and I use this on this. You strike the logo with all your might and make a small hole in it, which I can then use to climb up to get where I was before. And now we're here, where I kill myself. Oh, wait, there's paint? Whoever painted the top of the chimney must have been a little absent-minded. Pick up the can of paint and the paintbrush lying on top of it. Okay. So what the hell do I do now? Do I have click points? I can leave. That's literally it. I can just leave. I can leave or I can go there. Damn. What do I do? Okay, we just have to go through it all right now, because I don't know what I would do. Tires with this. No. With this? With this. Uh-oh. There's no way you're breaking this. With tires? Are you going to wrap this? No.
You put the camera between the tires to protect it. Yes. Well, no. Before that, you did something else with it.
Oh, I painted them red so I would notice. What? No, that'd be very good. Okay, what about camera with this? Why would you paint the damn it? What did that? For not to wipe paint on this. There's no way you're okay. You could paint something on the canvas, but at the moment you don't see any reason to. I do! If I die, I have amnesia. This will give me a note to my future self when I come back. Right? Doesn't that make sense? Okay. I I have no clue right now. There's a tripod there. Do you have something in... Oh! I didn't even think about putting the camera on the tripod. Place the camera on the tripod and you check that it's held securely in place. Great. Okay, can I then use it? So how about let's just try it. Remember Boris's words.
That's it. Dying and coming back to life left you so traumatized that it gave you amnesia.
You must be crazier than Boris if you're starting to believe something like that. But you set up the camera for filming and...
My name is Choke. And yours? The same. If you're alive, then I am not crazy. You want to know who you are? And what this is about? Pay close attention. You've got to rescue a guy named Boris, who's being held prisoner in the...
After recording your message, you take the camera back. Okay. So then, what the hell do I do? I assume I was on the right path, just wrong order. It has to survive the fall with me, right? So, tires to the camera. You wedge the camera into one of the tires to protect your recording. Great. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so now that's done. How do I make sure it doesn't fall out? Can I use the tape to secure it in some way? Oh! That would be a good way of holding the bundle of the camera and tires together, but perhaps there's... What the hell does it want me to do now? My original theory of painting it, yes? Why would you... Damn it, I have no clue. Tarp? Oh. Okay. Then tape it? Great. Well, that's just swell and all, but how am I going to recognize that from any other piece of crap around here? Unless I, what, like, paint it? Oh, that's what I do, I paint it!
You know, even though you come back 30 years younger, there'll be something that remains. A scar on your hand.
You decide to paint the Y symbol on the canvas. Awesome. Okay. So then I carry that up with me, throw it over the thing into the yard, and, yeah, we should be good. Anything I need to do before I throw this? Doesn't look like it. You cross your fingers and you chuck that bad boy. Well, that is how you do that. I wonder if that was there originally when I first was here during this scene? That'd be pretty awesome if it was and I just didn't notice it. It's a very good hint. All right, let's do this. Advise you, don't listen to crazy men, especially ones you find in the back of a van. This does not normally happen, guys. Okay, well, I made it. Or at least I did in the version of the story this guy's telling me. Unless I am remembering all this? My name, like yours, is Choke. Do you want to know who you are? Inside you'll find Boris. He's the only one who can help you answer that question. But be careful. His captor is a dangerous man. Thank you, quest giver. Not just because he can kill you, the fact he already has. After searching the entire warehouse, you still can't find any trace of Boris or Cooper. You'll have to investigate more thoroughly. I must have, like, Wolverine powers as well? Because I feel like a jump from that high would have shattered every bone in my body. In which case, if the end of this game ends with me with claws, that'd be the best story ever.
Space butterfly, watching the world as we take to the sky. Everything perfect, made by design. Kaleidoscope that was built by a mind, built by the mind of one lone soldier, hoping to find an army of space butterflies.
Now to destroy all.